Well, if you can't beat them or at least impress them or at least do your actual job, just sue them. And that's basically what's happening. Ubisoft has come out saying that they're planning, and they have a whole legal team planning to sue anyone who engages in online harassment towards the developers of the new Assassin's Creed Shadows game. Let's go a little bit more into this because this is everyone's been talking about it, at least in the live shows that I've watched today on Rewatch, but everyone's been talking about it, and there is a lot to unpack. So this article comes to us from Park Place. Ubisoft deploys a legal team and government help to silence Assassin's Creed Shadows critics and combat development harassment. What does harassment actually mean? Well, this article doesn't know either. Actually, the people who put this out don't know exactly what it means. It's just something in their liberal-headed brain. It's basically should be like things we don't like. If you crap on the game, well, guess what? You're harassing people. You're harassing us because I guess you're going to have to talk to all of Japan because y'all, at everything that's come out, all the press releases, you've basically been harassing their entire culture. So I would think twice before you actually put this through. I think it's basically, and yes, we're going to go more into it. I basically think it's just a scare tactic. It's like a jolted ex girlfriend. That's what they kind of do. Yeah, well, you got a small penis. Yeah, well, I never liked you in the first place. Oh, yeah, really? Well, you mean you remember that one time where you broke my stuff? I'm going to sue you for that. However, it's the vague and undefined nature of what Ubisoft actually considers harassment. It's raising concerns, what I just talked about, and has many questioning whether the company is simply using this initiative to silence critics and control the narrative around its latest, highly controversial title for many, many reasons. First of all, Yasuke did exist. He was never a samurai. Never, ever, ever. Does not exist. Also, all the kind of things like Japanese iconography that is completely disrespectful to how they used it, but by what it actually means to them. It's just been a complete shit show the entire time they tried to roll this thing out. How many delays are we on now? Are we on 3 or 4? And it's finally about to come out, I believe, on Thursday, so in 2 days. And yes, there has been a review embargo. Uh, Somebody has already like leaked footage of streaming it and it's been taken down, but that is to be expected. I don't actually see anything wrong with that. You take the video down, but you're not going to take them to court. Now, according to an anonymous Ubisoft employee speaking with the French outlet BFM TV, they've put in a it's overseas. Has put in place a sweeping anti-online harassment plan ahead of the game's release. That answers a whole bunch of questions like how the hell are you going to get away with this in America? Oh, yeah, you have to go to the pussified nations. You have to go to someone in the EU that relies on other people's freedoms to protect them. Sounds great, doesn't it? But this includes dedicated teams monitoring platforms like Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, and others. That's a full-time job. That's going to cost a lot of money. And Ubisoft reportedly has lawyers already lined up. So is this the way that they run their coffers dry in order to qualify for the whatever chapter of bankruptcy they're about to file? Because this game is not going to do good. It needs to do gangbusters in order to even make Ubisoft a viable, not a platform, but a viable developer. This must be the way. The company has even gone as far as advising developers not to disclose their employment on social media to avoid becoming targets. Yeah, but you've already got them on the websites, and they're going to be in the end credits. So when this game comes out, the complete and entire list will be there, and people will find them, and they will have LinkedIn because that's how they got these jobs in the first place. Now, while there's no doubt that personal threats directed at employees are unacceptable, yeah, nobody should be directing it at the employees. You direct it at the developer. You direct it at the writing team as a whole, not at individual people. But many fans and industry observers are asking the critical question, where are they drawing the line? Could negative reviews, memes, or even fair criticism fall under their interpretation of harassment? And yes, the answer to that is they will do whatever they damn well please because that's how they run things. Anything that's hurt, it's a little bit of fees. Okay, now we have lawyers backing us up. We're going to find a way, especially in these countries overseas where free speech does not exist. They will find ways to either find them and or jail them. if they have the money to back it up and proceed with these and not just filing complaints. The government backing is raising eyebrows, making matters even more troubling. Reports suggest that Ubisoft is working directly with Canada. Oh, yeah, another bastion of freedom to monitor online discourse. So this is what they're doing. They're literally getting all the pussified nations to, to spy on, maybe not to spy. That spy is not the right word, but they're basically getting it to monitor anything that will have certain keywords, buzzwords, and catchphrases in there that is even remotely regarding this. And they're going to look into ways to litigate against them. I think this is absolutely hilarious. No, we're not even going to go into controlling the narrative instead of fixing the product. The product was shit from the start. It never would have been good. There's no way that they can come back for it. And they never wanted to. They wanted to tell their own thing, they wanted to do their own way. Well, you reap what you sow, you lay in the bed that you made. Go ahead. And that's basically all I have to say about this. I know I had a couple of quickies today, so my notes are drained. But what do you guys think about this? A lot of this, it's just speculation. It's just talks. It's just an insider. Nothing yet has come out officially, but they are talking. They are in talks. They're in the works with it. They are trying to push papers back and forth across the desk to see what companies, what countries will accept. And I think this is absolutely crazy. Obviously, it's absolutely crazy, but I think this is almost laughable. It sounds like something Disney would do. Whenever people don't like the product that you put out, you know what they do? They roast it and they don't buy it and they don't support you. Well, this has been happening for years. Oh, now because I guess the true answer for wokeism nowadays is if you don't like what we do, we take you to court. Good luck with that, buddy. You know, the people who have the money that would give you the money to pay for your games, to pay for your content, to pay for your media. Yeah, those are the people you're trying to sue, is the people with money that would have spent it on you. Now they're going to spend it fucking you over. But you did it to yourself. I hope you're nice and cozy in that bed. It's going 6 feet under pretty soon. This is Malty from Mouth of Malty. Hope you all have a great day and take care of each other.